Hello guys, today as promised we're doing an update on Nemesis because I had a few meetings now and we've talked about a few things, so bear with me. Before we start we have to do a recap of what happened with Silence after Burning Shores, because there were like some Easter eggs that were revealed about Silence and his plan. Apparently he found some Lundra data point. And these data points revealed that Lundra found a way to defeat Nemesis via some kind of robot in the old ones manufactured facilities from the old ones, the war robots and stuff like that. We don't know if it's Pharaoh solution, or we don't know yet if it's like there's many places he has to go to. And he wants to go alone, which is suspicious as fuck. But we're gonna talk about this later. Aloy and me were thinking about maybe Silence was trying to wake up the swarm again, the Pharaoh Plague, to use it against Nemesis. But, you know, since we don't have 80s anymore, it's not a threat. But Nemesis have... We're pretty sure now that Nemesis is a mix of Gaia combined with Vast Silver and all the Zenith's Mine, which means Nemesis knows both the codes of Cyan because they were made from the same creator, and it also knew the codes from Gaia and all its sub-functions. That's how it got Gaia 1 got infected, in Gaia Prime, got infected in the first place. So Nemesis was targeting two sub-functions, Hephaestus and Hades, because he had purposes for these functions. Nemesis basically wants to destroy the Zenith and life on Earth. He's a tormented ball of psychic minds inside of his head, and he has pretty much access to everything. It's like an ultimate being. It's gonna be very hard to break and to kill, because he can travel through space somehow. He probably built some kind of ship that can contain him. I don't know what happened, but he's traveling fast and he's coming near here, like in nearly 1 month. Gaia says around 1 month is gonna be here, so we have to hurry. So I was like, how the heck Silence can be able to hack these codes in the facilities and try to wake up these machines again if he doesn't have any AI to do so? He needs a monitoring AI, and it's not supposed to have any. But that's when I noticed something very weird, okay? Remember Zero Down? Silence has like these blue veins because he's a shaman, he's a Banuk shaman, and they stitch like blue veins in his skin to make him feel more closer to the blue light, which we now know is Cyan. My guess is like his veins were not... There was no light in his veins in the first game, but right after Frozen Wilds, suddenly all of his veins are all lit up, like what the fuck? And my guess is he went into the facility or found Cyan somehow and stole it, and is using her, just like Hephaestus used her. Anyway, we know that Nemesis used Hephaestus in Hades, so he tried to destroy Aloy and Earth, and he tried to wake up the machines in the Pharaoh Plague, and it didn't work, so he used Hephaestus to hack Cyan to try to do so, and obviously it failed too. So now the only option left is either Silence or coming on Earth himself and destroy it. Earth himself, so he's kind of screwed on that part. He has to come here anyway, so we're gonna be prepared. But yeah, if we can get our hands on the infamous Pharaoh machines that can like self-replicate and be used as cauldrons, just like the Horus served as such, we could build some diamond devices to control the machines, and very, very useful tech. We also know that Nemesis is a transcendent digital AI. He can possess animals, humans, and machines and tech alike, so he is very dangerous. There's no way we can make like a magnetic shield around the Earth. He's gonna find a way to get through it. He can hack pretty much any codes we can put on. He even made his own codes. The only one that could know about his like original codes is Cyan, but you know, Nemesis is a very clever being, and he's made of all the sub-functions of Gaia and from Vast Silver, which is like the most intelligent being in the whole game, and Cyan's code, because like they were based on the same creators' models in Gaia and stuff like that. So he's very, very, very dangerous. But he has a weakness. Remember Gaia 1, Gaia Prime, once she self-destructed, Cyan, after the Frozen Wild DLC, talked to Aloy about the fact that Gaia 1 might have this device in her, or this system, this protocol inside of her that self-destructs. But I think this protocol is only activable via genetic code from Elizabeth Sobek and her clones. So I think Nemesis sees every clones of Sobek has a direct threat, because she literally could be the only one that can activate this system of self-destruction. Of course, I think Nemesis cannot do anything about it, so he's gonna pretty much try to like come and try to possess Aloy, try to destroy and kill her anyway. Our guess is he's gonna come, possess all the tech he can, wake up the Pharaoh Plague, or try anyway, wake up the Titans if it's not already happening. But knowing Silence is gonna take some advance, and he's gonna try his best to wake up the machine and control them, because he wants to be one with the AI. We discovered that Silence is very obsessed with digital transcendence and genetic therapy, and we suspect him to want to destroy Nemesis because he's like a direct threat, and we suspect him to have used Cyan to upload his mind or some shit like that, so he might be able to control the machines or found a way anyway. And we're gonna have to talk about this in the next video about Silence. So yeah, I don't think Silence can contain Nemesis in a physical kernel, because, like it did with Hades, remember? Because otherwise he wouldn't have come up with the plan that he has to go to these manufacturer companies to find the robots. Otherwise he wouldn't care about that, because he would be like, oh, I just have to capture it and cut him from the networks, just like the global network, just like Cyan cut herself from the network, just how you know, just like we did when we tried to recapture Hephaestus and destroyed him, and we had to cut the network, to cut him from the network, sorry. I don't think this is gonna work unless we can like lure him somewhere and lock him. This is gonna be too complicated, and Nemesis is way too intelligent for that. We probably need to go against him with force or with other tactics, and we're still discussing these. But one of the plans was to try to lure Nemesis away with, like, putting Tilda in the ship, in the spaceship with Gaia and stuff like that. So hopefully it runs after her. But Silence thinks it's a suicide mission, and I'm pretty sure he's right. Because Nemesis is not stupid, and he's gonna try to he's gonna try to kill Aloy, he's gonna try to destroy Earth. There's no way to negotiate with that piece of shit. We also know that we need diamond devices to help control the machines. Since we don't have Cyan, we have to go to Leviathan's facility to find her, because we think Cyan is in the Leviathan's facility. Otherwise, the only other possible way I see is Nemesis is just a copy of Vast Silver, and Vast Silver is in Leviathan facility, but we're pretty sure everything's gonna happen up north, and that it's Cyan in the Leviathan facility, and it's all gonna happen there. But the fact that Silence wants to go to the manufacturer companies alone is kind of suspicious, so I suspect him to have stolen Cyan and use her to wake up these codes and to hack these codes and to try to wake these Titans, because Silence is like the creator, I think, of Sons of Prometheus anyway. He worked for pretty much every enemies for his own gains, and like been a double agent in everything to get his knowledge. And my guess is he's gonna try to achieve transcendence, digital transcendence with Cyan, and use that to control the machines against Nemesis. Which could imagine if Silence just becomes the last boss, the last villain. It would be logical if you look at the Paddock painting, because it's supposed to be Cyan on top. So this is crazy, and I can't wait to see where this is going. So stay tuned for the next meeting. And please don't use this for the theory video on YouTube, because I'm gonna make one soon, and I have proof. Thanks for watching!